Hello there Ragers and welcome to Truck Driver. Now, this game has just had an update again. Yeah, and it now, you can change from kilometers to miles per hour, which is fucking awesome, because that's what I drive in. You can also change currency as well, dollars, euros, because it was just in euro before. LEI, I'm not really sure what that is. Yeah, is that, I'm not really sure, actually, to be fairly honest with you, what any of these are, but yeah, we'll go dollars. Yeah, we'll go dollars. They don't have pounds in it for some apparent reason, but we'll go dollars. Screen size is fine, everything else is fine. English US? Do you do English English? Or is it just English US? Okay, must be just English US. Which is absolutely fine, I suppose. Now, this game does quite well for me on Switch. Everyone kind of seems to like this game on Switch. Now, let me first of all explain. Truck Driver is relatively, I would say, the poor man's ATS or European Truck Simulator. It's not as big, it's not as in-depth as what those games are. It doesn't have a multiplayer mode or anything like that. Now, it is the same price, if not a tad bit more expensive. Now, I do know from the company that makes this game, which is Soidesco, that make this game. They've also made a few other games as well. But I know from them personally, because I asked them on Twitter, and I've had quite a lot of response backwards and forwards with them and talking about the game and things like that. And some of the bugs that have actually been fixed in this game, I've actually raised with them. So I was part of that second thing, because what happened in this game is they actually moved game engines. They actually updated the full game engine, so this game actually looks a hell of a lot better now. I'll just go on the outside. Now, this game doesn't look too bad. It actually looks pretty nice, and the environments and things like that, you see the wind in the trees, is pretty cool. Distance wise, everything gets a little bit jank. If you're up close, everything's kind of really cool. Distance-wise, stuff does get a little bit jank. Like, you can see the tree line there, it just kind of all blends into one. Like, it's really nice close up, but further away, everything just kind of blends into one. But I do like this game, and if you don't have a PC, so, you know, you can't play American Truck or European Truck Simulator, and you want it for console, this is pretty much going to be a very, very good game to play. But you will notice here, I'll just zoom out a little bit on the map. This is your map. This is all you have right now. Now, I also know from Soidesco that they are looking at expanding the map, that they're looking at making it bigger. How exactly they're going to do that, I don't know. Now, I know that this game is also out on PC for around about the same price. It's about £30. £30, sorry, on... I'm speeding again. I know it's around about £30. I don't believe it's going to be worth it on PC. Certainly when you can get something like American Truck or European Truck cheaper. But I know that they have, thank you very much for letting me go, I know that they have updated it so that the accidents don't happen, because there was quite a few traffic accidents that were just happening for no apparent reason whatsoever. So they've updated it so that that is not a thing now, which is good. So the AI traffic acts a little bit more like AI. But for me, it's as a console equivalent, because you can't get Truck Simulator on console and stuff like that. I believe it's a good alternative. I believe it is a good alternative. A lot of people from my Twitch streams as well, link in the description again, do seem to like this game. It's a very, very calming game. It is great for just sitting there and passing time away, which I enjoy doing. You know, sometimes you just want to pass that time away a little bit, and that's what this game allows you to do. It really does allow you to pass the time away. I've actually just realised as well why. Because 30 miles an hour, yeah, it's slow. But I've actually just realised that I was playing in kilometres beforehand, and it would have been 50 kilometres an hour down this road. I know it's 50 kilometres. So I actually... Yep, because it's going to go down. It should go down to 20 kilometres here. Wow, okay. Okay, yep, 20 kilometres, there you go. 20 miles per hour, sorry. Yep. I've just realised that I was playing in kilometres before. That's why it will have seemed a little bit quicker. There's the trailer, it's over there. But because obviously if I could still drive, I would be driving in miles per hour. Can I get around that? Yeah, I can. Let's pop it back into miles per hour. That's a close one. I also like the fact now as well that they have changed it, because when you pressed brake before and you held it down, you would actually start going in reverse. So now at least it's 2-click to go into reverse. So you don't just randomly start going into reverse and reversing downhill, because that was a bit of a problem. I'm just going to go on the outside. Ah, that is very junk. Right there. The camera is a little bit jinky, but it's also to do with my controls as well. Also to do with the controller. So we're taking construction, which is pretty good. There we go. Right. Nope, I don't want to do that. Oh, actually I can purchase some stuff. You can actually purchase quite a lot of things to make driving a bit more good as well. Quest. I am driving a Quest truck right now. So I do kind of try and drive as legit as I possibly can. I also like the fact it has a cruise control as well, because I do find it very difficult to kind of stay within the speed limit while I'm driving. I'm not really sure whether that shows against me or against the game. But you can see sort of it is beautiful. It is very, very pretty game, especially during like fog, like early morning fog. It is beautiful. But I just think I don't know about them putting it on PC. I really don't know whether that's a good move, to obviously compete with games that are clearly, you know, don't get me wrong, I love the people that make this game. They are so cool, and to respond to just some random creator is pretty damn good. Are you gonna go or are you not gonna go? You gonna go too? Yep, okay, that's Cool. I think it's great, you know, and it really shows that they care about the product. You know, I wouldn't see someone like ETS or ATS responding to just a random small-ass creator who wasn't anybody. So I do like that, and they are willing to hear, you know, any criticisms of the game. They're absolutely fine with hearing it, you know, and they're like, okay, well, we'll try and have a look into it and make it better and blah blah blah. They're really sort of happy to do that, which is great. I think it's great. I need to go down this road because I need to go and get some sleep. So I need to go to buy a car to get some sleep, which is fine. I think it's going to be 20 through... no, it's still going to be 30, that's fine. Keep an eye on the speed, there we go. And it is in here. Just make it. This game does have a little bit of a storyline to it as well. There is a bit of a... oops. There is a bit of a storyline with the characters. They do kind of interconnect at times, which is pretty good. To have that sort of connection. Let's pop the lights on. I do enjoy that fact. You don't make up your own garage and your own trucking business as you do in ETS. Well, you do have your own trucking business. I tell a lie. It's not just about obviously driving around for these people, because after you've done all the main story missions, you can just go on and literally buy as many trucks as what you like, you know, do as many jobs as what you like, because each of them still has a job. But the locations that you go to, where you drop things off at, they then become locations where you can take jobs from afterwards. So it opens up quite a big range of possibilities to continue with the game. I don't know if it is going to be one that I need to clean the windows on this one. You can, but I need to clean them. But yeah, I think it is one of those things where there is ample possibility. Now that's gorgeous. That is gorgeous. Because I think... do you know what it is? Seeing... let me just... I'll get up the top of this hill first, actually, before I do that. Or I'm never going to get the truck up. But seeing the sky like this is something I can't do where I live. Because I live in England. And everywhere in England is pretty much just light populated. It's just light pollution all up the job. So you cannot see a sky like this. You'll see 1 or 2 stars maybe, if you're lucky. But holy balls, I know there's places in the world where you can see stuff like this. Like Northern Lights and stuff like that. Oh, that'd be one thing I would love to see. Let's just get back to the inside view. I love driving inside view of this as well. I love it. Absolutely love it. I love the fact as well that if you change around from miles per hour to kilometers an hour, the street signs change as well to reflect miles per hour and kilometers. That's an interesting detail that I didn't think they would put in the game. Because I thought I was going to be driving past the signs and I was like, nah. Because if you just see, I'll just slow down here so you can see, if you could just say there, look, it's 30. and that's obviously 30 miles per hour. So they've actually changed the street signs as well, which is pretty fucking dope. Look at that. I mean, that is dope. Okay, so it's not the best view in the world. It's not, you know, Last of Us graphics or something like that, do you know what I mean? But this is a small gaming company. It's not a huge gaming company. I wouldn't call them indie. Per se. Well, yeah, actually, probably, yeah. Actually, probably indie. Probably indie is about right, actually. No, I don't want to go down that one. What the fuck am I doing? Okay. You know, it's not, it's definitely, thank you, it's definitely not a AAA title. In no way, shape or form. That's why I'm saying it is not going to capture that same attention as what ETS does and stuff like that. But you can see there are some wonderful, wonderful little graphics in here. The first engine that they actually did, everything, like, that didn't look as good as that. You know? I mean, that's what you're racking with right now. It did not look as good as that in the first one. It literally did look like a PNG cut paste, you know, job. And that was it. That's the inside of the truck, by the way. You can get lights for the inside of the truck. I'll probably show you it more when it's daytime. But yeah, you could literally get more. It was PNG, and you could tell as well. But this, it's got better. You know, there is room for improvement, but I think it's cost these days. It costs so much to make a AAA title. It costs so much money to make a AAA title, and they definitely would not get that money back. In no way, shape or form would they get that money back in this game, and I do understand that. You know, there's a lot of people that say, look, just don't say that this game's good or whatever, because it's not. And I wouldn't say that the game is bad. Let me just move over a minute. I wouldn't say that the game is bad, because it's not. Nope. I was in the right lane to start off with. It's not a bad game, to be fair. I just think it needs more to it. And they do have plans of doing it. I think just with a small company like they are, I think it's just going to be a little bit slow. It's going to be a slow process, but I think they're not giving up on it. Which is something I actually called them out on. I was like, oh, this game's giving up, blah, blah, blah. And I got a tweet saying that, no, we're not. We're still working on the game. We're bringing out patches. And stuff like that. So I was a bit like, oh, shit, sorry. But it does look pretty damn good, I've got to say. It looks pretty damn good. It feels very, very nice. I don't know if this is one of those games like American Truck and European Truck and stuff like that. I used to have a computer that was able to play them all day long. Unfortunately, that PC broke and I couldn't afford to get one of the same capacity. And I think that is one of those things where I played that game for so long and I did so much on it. It was brilliant. Turn the windshield wipers off now, it's not raining. But for me, this game doesn't feel like I could have that amount of longevity. Like, I could still play European Truck, American Truck today, and it'd have that same longevity, and that got me into truck driving games. It got me into trucking. But I don't think this game, for me, would have that same longevity. I just feel as if it's going to get to a point in this game where I'm going to be like, okay, I'm pretty much, hey, 100%. That's the first time I've done 100 straight away on this deliverer. Quaint and picturesque. It is. So this is Andre Funbar, by the way. And his sister is called Iona Funbar, which you actually meet her later on. And you start driving for her as well. So it's kind of cool. It's coming morning as well, and I do like... I think in this game, Dawn and Dusk are probably the best times in the game. Because they're so beautiful. The sky is literally beautiful. You know? Yeah, see, that looks... I was taken by the scenery, you dick. See, that looks a little bit odd. Like, the distance work needs a little bit of work. Distance-wise needs a little bit of work, because it's almost like there's a fog over anything that's in the distance. I think there is a little bit of fog, actually, to be honest. Yeah, I think there is supposed to be a little bit of fog, but it just looks like everything is kind of hidden in the fog. Which, I don't know whether it's atmospheric, or whether it's just graphically not working. Where the graphics need just a little bit more tweaking. You know. I love the sound of this game as well. It sounds very good. The horn, however, does not. It really doesn't. But you can see in the box at the bottom there, you can see the kind of speed that you should be doing and everything like that, which is what the game did not have at the beginning. It didn't have it. So it was very, very reliant on you reading the signs as you're driving past them at 80 miles an hour, which is the most ridiculous thing in the world. But now it has it, which is good. Thank you. Oh, right, okay. They kind of wait for you to go, and then it's like, okay, you did. Where the fuck? Okay, you started indicating very late. This is probably one of those games where talking and driving at the same time is not good. I often find I can't do that in real life as well. When I used to be able to drive before I became ill and, you know, stuff like that. Watch my other videos if you want to know why I'm ill, but unfortunately I had to give up my driver's license due to it. But I mean, I think that actually, even driving games and stuff like that, you will see kind of why I had to give up my driving license. I didn't drive like this. I will say that, and I didn't have to give up my driving license because I did anything illegal. So it wasn't like, you know, speeding or, you know, anything like that. It was just medically I had to give up my license. And you will see sometimes in my driving in video games as well that I have a very, very slow reaction time. When I first started driving, my reaction times were on point. I could literally drive anywhere and I'd be fine. And where I live, it is very much, you have to have the reaction times of a cheetah, because people is not, they're not particularly safe about driving. you know, they do speed and, you know, stuff like that, and do stupid stuff. So you have to have reaction points that are on, you know, reaction times that are on point. I just don't have it. But obviously with getting ill, reaction times going down, unfortunately. Not good. So, entering enemy territory. Now, I think this is where we are going to Osterhaven, or Osterhaven. I also want to know that if any of these places are actually real. Northern Plains, Osterbal, Baikarni, Zudbal, Westerhaven, Midham. Midham sounds English. And I think someone asked me if Osterhaven Port was in Ireland, but I'm not sure. Mill Springs, Pine Creek seems American, but it seems, you know, everything's got a kind of a foreign twang to it, and then you've got like Pine Creek and Midham, which doesn't sound, you know, whether they go together or not. So I don't know if this is a real, if any of these are real places. But there we go. Now, because we're going into enemy territory, first started this game as well. When this game first sort of came out, there was only one garage in the entire game. So you had to drive all the way down to Midham. And there is nothing there. Literally. There is nothing else there. There is drop-off points in Midham, but I haven't had to go to them yet. Which is very strange. But there's nothing there, so it was a case of going all the way to the other side of the map to go to the garage to obviously fix, because the one thing that this game does have is it does have engine wear and tyre wear, which is accurate. You know, it's not just something where you can drive the truck consistently and that's it. You just drive it and drive it and drive it until you crash and destroy it. It also has engine wear, tyre wear, and all the rest of it, and I think that adds a bit of realness to it, that you have to keep an eye on that, because you can see right now that my engine is actually in orange. Now, it is in orange a little bit because I have smacked this into a barrier, which I just did again. But yeah, I like that fact that there is other stuff to consider. There is fuel and sleep, but that's obviously just the same as being in ETS and an American Truck Simulator. They have that as well. But for me, I like that little bit of difference, that you have to look out for a couple of other stuff too. I don't know what happens when your tyres wear down. I'm not sure. I don't know if there's a fine system in place for it, because it would be a finable offence. And I don't know also if it makes driving a little bit harder. I don't know if that is a mechanic within the game. So it'll be interesting to see. I do want to say, if you want to see more of this game, and you do want me to play a bit more of this game, drop us a comment in the comment section down below, and let me know, because I will happily play a little bit more of this. I know that some people are not going to be interested in it, and I think that that is going to be a thing about my YouTube channel, that some of the games you're not going to be interested in, and I understand that. And there'll be certain people where it'll be just like, okay, I don't really want to watch this video because I'm not interested in the game that you're playing, my friend, but thanks very much, you know, and that is absolutely fine. Why did you stop there? What the fuck was that? You crazy bint. I'm gonna have to go back on the outside because I didn't stop in time. No, I need to do that. Go, go, go. There we go. But yeah, if you know, there will be games that you will not enjoy. There'll be games where you will sit there and you may be bored out of your fucking mind. You know, so you may be like, nah, I'm just not gonna watch this, mate. Sorry about that. I'm not gonna watch it. That's absolutely fine. I don't mind one little bit. If that's what you want to do, I really don't mind. I want something for everyone on this channel. Some very sort of different games for people, so that they can. There we go. So that they can just kind of have a bit of variety. This is going to be a variety channel. I am going to do a little bit more when I do have a laptop that will do videos and stuff like that. Because obviously right now you can't see my face. If you do want to see my face, it's all plastered all over the place. To be honest with you, I'm probably going to make this into 2 videos actually. Yeah, fuck it, let's make this into 2 videos instead of just making it into 1. Well, actually, I could cut out most of the driving, so I could just kind of keep this as 1 video and just continue going. But I think yeah, fuck it, let's keep going. But yeah, I mean, there is going to be games that I play that you're not going to enjoy and you're not going to like and you're not going to feel as connected to. I'm hoping to do quite a lot of story-based games as well, just so that they kind of... I can get people invested in characters, or what I'm doing with characters, or what I'm doing in video games. I'm thinking of doing some like Uncharted series. Life is Strange is definitely one that I want to look at. So I'll definitely be hoping to do that. But those will be longer videos, so those will be around about 40 minutes to an hour, perhaps. Videos where I'm trying to do sort of 20 to 30 minute maximum videos at the minute in time. I'm trying to keep my videos around about 20 minutes, because I think if I keep them around about 20 minutes, it's a nice sort of consolable thing for you guys to sort of get your head around and stuff like that, you know what I mean? It's nice, it's a little portion, you know, for you guys to get your head around, and especially when I'm starting out as well. I don't know whether a lot of people are going to watch, you know. I know that my watch time at the minute in time is very low, so if you do watch to the end of the videos, just kind of put in the comments right now, hey, I watched to the end of the video, you know. Just let me know, because I know from the analytics that a lot of people don't watch to the end of the videos, and there is one person that watches 30 seconds of my video. There was a couple of people that watched 30 seconds of my video, where the traffic came from Facebook. So it's like my own friends are just kind of watching 30 seconds of the video to give it a view. To give it a view, and it's like, nah, I'd rather you like actually just watch the video, or don't watch it. That's cool, because it doesn't really do anything for me, the view. You know, it's the view time that you need as well in order to become like a YouTube partner and things like that. So there is that, but I forgive them because they're my friends and they're trying to do the best that they possibly can with content that they're probably not interested in. Okay. Yeah, fuck it. Right. Sleep. Okay, well, that is it for this episode of Truck Driver. I'm going to come back tomorrow with another episode, and we'll finish off this mission tomorrow in the, what will be the 4th video in, no it won't, it'll be the 5th video in the week-long trial and test. If you're enjoying this week long of a video every single day, let me know in the comment section down below. If you did watch to the end of the video, can you let me know that you did, because I know that a lot of people are not watching to the end of the video, they're getting kind of bored halfway through. And if you want to know about any of the other games that I'm doing, let me know in the comment section below and I will respond. So thank you very much. Spank that like button, like it's your best girlfriend or boyfriend, whichever you're into. That's okay, that's cool, yeah. Twat the follow, subscribe button. It's not follow on here, it's subscribe. I keep forgetting that I'm not on Twitch. If you want my Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, all the social links will be down below in the description, but please do hit that follow, hit that subscribe. It really, really does help me out. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you and goodbye.